Hey YouTube, this is just a bit of a quick and fun comparison between MX Linux on the left, latest release version 21, and Fedora 35 latest release on the right hand side there. Now they are actually running on different desktop environments, a little bit of an apples to oranges video, but they're kind of similar in the way that they are their own official release versions. Now starting off, MX Linux, rolling release, you get your updates all the time. Fedora is a point release. So you get your small updates all the time, but the big ones every 6 months or so. Desktop environments, which I briefly alluded to or mentioned there, is quite different. So we are dealing with the XFCE desktop environment on the left, as you can see there, kind of lightweight. A little bit Windows XP-like in its own way, but hey, still very functional. And on the right-hand side, we've got the what I would believe to be the stock GNOME desktop environment there. In fact, it even mentions GNOME 41. So that is just, it is what it is. I'm not the biggest fan of GNOME, or at least stock GNOME. I use GNOME every day on my daily driver, which is Ubuntu, but they do kind of dress it up just a little bit there. Now, if we right-click, this breaks my heart because there's not many context menu options there on the right, whereas on the left we can do almost anything we ever wanted to do. Maybe too many options actually. Now let's have a look at the file manager, see what we're working with there. People like to have a good old look here. So we're running with the Thunar file manager on the left hand side there as I push my mouse to the right and find the files file manager on the right, which is actually the de facto standard for any GNOME desktop environment. It's always there, it goes by many names actually, but hey, we right click and all we need to see is this option here. Truly, if you're hardcore or not, open terminal. So I'm a big fan of that one, that's all I need. Let's move on to the CPU usage and the RAM, see what's going on there. Oh, in fact, I think I've skipped a beat. I'd like to talk about the kernel for a moment. 5.10 kernel on the left. It is Debian based, so it is going to run on an older, more stable version. Whereas on the right-hand side, we are dealing with a 5.14, which is quite good. Not the latest and greatest, but really close to it. So bear this in mind if you've got later hardware that needs to be supported, particularly if it's an AMD, bloody CPU, or GPU, or Wi-Fi card. Oh, goodness. But hey, that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Please leave a comment, subscribe, hit that like button, and I hope to see all of you guys there in the next one.